Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Look what came in my videos for me. What's going on, y'all? It's morning time. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful morning. Grand rising, by the way. I want to talk about something that, that is very, very important to me. Very important. As I have my crystals and my Erykah Badu shirt. This is Erykah Badu, people, okay? And if you don't know who Erykah Badu is, you possibly been living under a rock if you're a spiritual person, you know what I mean? She makes very soothing music. She's on that breed of I don't like comparing people to other artists, because comparison is a thief of joy. She's like under the crust of her music is relatable to like Sade I Do. The group Sade. If you heard of Sade I Do, you know what I'm talking about. So what I'm gonna talk about today is Sungazing, which is very important to people and very important to me. This topic is very serious to me. So sit back, relax, and enjoy what I'm about to educate you on, okay? So this is the Sunstone. Sunstone is mostly dominant for like Leos, because Leos, our dominant planet is, what's that right there? Yeah, you guessed it, it's the sun. So this is the Sunstone. This is gives you emotional help, emotional strength. You know what I mean? This is a beautiful piece that I've purchased from this woman that I'm gonna put her link in the description so y'all can actually, see what she's selling, because it's a beautiful piece of work that she has. And this is, I also purchased this too. This is the honey coal site. You know what I mean? You can actually do your research on this. This is not what this video is about. You know what I mean? I can make a video about crystals. You know what I mean? But I'm looking like Huey Freeman from the Boondocks a little bit. I love how my hair's coming out. My crown looks glorious. All right. But, all right, so I'm going to educate you on how to sun gaze, all right? These are the benefits of sun gaze, and I actually wrote this down before I made this video. All right, sun gazing benefits. Number 1, write this down if y'all have your notepad or whatever. If y'all studying this video or whatever. So just lock in and, believe everything that I say, because everything that I'm telling you is actually facts. It's factual. It's not deprived. It's not false information. It's actually 100% real information. Okay. All right. Sun gazing. Number 1, decrease in appetite, weight loss. All right. And before I say this, and before I give y'all how to properly sun gaze, this is the perfect time to sun gaze. All right. The safe time to look at the sun is no later than 30 minutes after the sun rises and within 30 minutes before the sun sets. Shout out to the woman that actually put me on to sun gazing. She's a beautiful human being. I'm gonna actually tag her in this video. She's one of a kind. She's a beautiful soul. I told her how to ground, plant your feet on the plant your feet in like grass or like in the lawn or like a surface of like where the plants are at, and to gain some energy, like if you're feeling like tired, but that's a video for a whole nother day. This is primarily about sun gazing. So remember, keep this in mind. Do not sun gaze if that fucking sun is beaming. Do not. Don't sun gaze when the sun is beaming up high. Only sun gaze when that sun is ascending or descending. Okay? Y'all have to keep that in mind. Because if you're doing that while the sun is beaming like this right here, you like it's gonna ruin your whole shit. You know, your eyes is gonna you're gonna look at the sun. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm dying, I'm melting. Like, bro, you have to look into what you're doing. All right? Because I was doing it wrong at first. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you this is off of experience. Okay, this is off of experience. Do not, I repeat, do not sun gaze when that sun is beaming, especially if it's summertime. Don't you dare, buddy. Don't you dare. Only sun gaze when the sun is just about rising. You know what I mean? Like right between, like I say between 5 o'clock. No. Between, like, just check your app on your phone whenever the sun is rising. I say between 6 and 7 o'clock. That's the perfect time to do it. I kid you not, that's the perfect time. Right hand on my soul. That's the perfect. I put that on my soul. That's the perfect time to sun gaze. And I put this on my birth. The perfect time to sun gaze also, which I prefer, is to sun gaze when the sun is about to set. Like, just say like you on a beach or something. Hypothetically speaking, like if you on the beach or something and you see the sun setting, that's the perfect time to look at the sun. Like the sky looks beautiful. It's you know, it's probably going to another side of the earth. You know, it's a beautiful experience. Cause when you are looking at that horizon, oh man, it's a beautiful thing. It is a wonderful experience, especially if you're like going hiking. Because me and this lady, we was I'm gonna tell you a quick little story before I tell you the other steps on how to on the benefits of sun gazing. So we went hiking. We was speaking on the phone for like a good 3 hours. It was our first time talking too, and we was talking up a storm, chatting up a storm. It was so unexpected because, you know, we was talking about something that's really deep. We was talking about deep things, you know what I mean? She's an Aquarius and I'm a Leo. I've always been drawn to Aquariuses, you know, opposite attracts, you know, so, and my ex is Aquarius too. But when I was speaking to this particular woman, she was well educated and well put together intellectually for me, because she was a beautiful person to talk to, because, you know, she was into crystals, spirituality, you know, meditating, you know, lighting up sage, you know what I mean? Which I have sage in my book bag right now. You know, I take it everywhere I go, because you'll never know what type of energy that you give off. But shout out to her. I'm a leave, you know, she's a beautiful person. I'm not gonna tell her name, but yeah, she told me how to sun gaze, and the perfect time to sun gaze is to look at the sun when it's rising and when it's setting. You know what I mean? But the only thing about sun gazing, you have to pick, you have to like set an alarm or like set a reminder on your phone, or, you know, you have to find a way to set a schedule or set a time frame for you to actually sun gaze. So when you sun gaze, you know, you'll never have doubts of, you know, being like, oh, is this actually working? Is it, you know, is this safe? No, it is perfectly safe, but you have to do it respectfully. When I say this respectfully, you have to do it at the perfect time. You have to schedule at the perfect time. Don't do it during the day. Don't do it, you know, during the morning time when the sun is beaming. You know, just don't do it. You know, I kid you not. If you do it while the sun is beaming, your eyes are gonna fucking pop out of your head and it's gonna melt. That's another thing. If you're sun gazing, always remember to have a bottle of water present with you. All right, so these are the other rules, the benefits. I'm meant to say the benefits. This is the first benefit: decreases in appetite or weight loss. For everybody that's overweight, look at I'm actually never really overweight. I actually work out and stuff. I walk a lot, so if you always having an appetite, practice sun gazing. It's a beautiful thing. All right, increase production of serotonin and melatonin. Huh. Man, let me tell y'all have to look into those two words, serotonin and melatonin. Y'all know what melatonin? Y'all heard of melanin, right? Yeah. Serotonin is something that's, look into that. I'm not gonna talk too deep into that. Just look into it. All right. Number 3. I just say number 1 and number 2. Number 3, more psychic powers and increase intuition. If y'all know what intuition is something that's similar to psychic abilities. That's something that's intuitive, like your gut feeling. Your gut feeling is your second heart. Look that up. Just that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just putting down. I'm just saying the benefits. I don't want anything that I'm saying going over your head. All right. Benefit number 4: improves eyesight and vision. Okay, so if you're wearing glasses, which I am, you just seen me wear glasses. My glasses right in my pocket. I don't wear it all the time, but if I do, I have to, like if I'm sitting in back of the class or in any type of room, I have to wear them because, I'm not farsighted. I'm nearsighted. You know what I mean? I'm not completely like a person that's, that needs his glasses 24/7. I just need them to see from afar. If you're close to me, or if you're like around the corner, like halfway, like on a short block, if you're like if I'm halfway to the block and you're like right in the corner, I'm gonna know it's you. You know what I mean? But it does improve your eyesight if you stay consistent with it. You know what I mean? So always be consistent in what you're doing. It's self-sufficient. Okay. Number 5, more energy and vitality. So, just say you waking up. Just say you an early bird. Just say that sun is rising at the perfect time. You look at that sun, it's a beautiful sight, ain't it? Just keep looking at the sun. It's going to give you more energy because the sun is the biggest star in the universe. Okay? The biggest star in the universe. It gives us more and more. And once you sun gaze, this is the beautiful time to say it. Once you sun gaze, it looks like you're looking at a white abyss. Like what a black abyss is, like a dark, when you look at the sun, when you're sun gazing, mind you, when you're gazing at it, it's going to literally look like you're staring at a white abyss because it's so bright. It's a beautiful sight. It's something that you're gonna want to do consistent, especially if you're grounding while you're sun gazing. Oh man, those two things combined. It's a beautiful thing when you're planting your feet in that grass and you're sun gazing. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Gives you so much energy. Okay. Number 6, increases sex drive and stamina. So going back to 5, hey, listen, fellas, if you are a premature ejaculator, I will mind you, get into sun gazing. Okay? Men, get into sun gazing. Women, get into sun gazing. It'll increase your orgasm feel as well. Okay? Especially if you're on semen retention. But that's a different topic for a whole nother day. I don't want this video to be taken down, so I'm not gonna talk too much about the increased sex drive and stamina. So, right. All right, number 7. The seventh benefit of sun gazing: raise consciousness and awareness. So anybody that's, dumb-minded or, don't know too much of what you're doing, sun gaze. You're gonna gather up so much information through the planet because it's the biggest star in the universe. It's a beautiful thing because the sun is a planet that gives the whole universe life. Okay, it's the biggest planet in the whole universe. All right, why you think Superman goes up into the universe and look and gets all his energy from the sun? Because Superman is a Superman. He's a human. He's a person that needs so much energy because he's fighting. He's a Kryptonian, so that's why he needs sun. So anybody that's not as conscious as they want to be, start sun gazing, okay? It's very, very beneficial. It's the seventh. That's the seventh one, which is one of my favorites, and this is another favorite of mine. Number eight. The eighth benefit of sun gazing: decalcifies your pineal gland. Okay, so if you sun gaze, and if you're using fluoride toothpaste, you're drinking tap water, you're doing all this shit that's bad for your pineal gland, for your dream state. Mind you, sun gaze. Drink purified water. Ladies and gentlemen, please do that. And that's all I'm gonna say. Look into decalcifying your pineal gland. Okay, the very last benefit of sun gazing. Plain and simple, what I'm about to say. Improves overall health. So just realize everything that you're doing while you're sun gazing is beneficial for your well-being. Okay, it's not something that you have to do, every single day, but do it just enough to survive. Because I live in New York, and the wintertime is coming, and trust me, fellas and ladies, it's gonna be cloudy, it's gonna be snowy. The sun is not gonna always be out. So whether you're living in a state which acquires sun, a lot of sun, whether you're in Miami, whether you're in LA, whether you're on the West Coast, period, whether you're in a environment that provides a lot of sun for you, sun gaze, man. Don't be afraid of the damn sun, bro. Ladies too, don't be scared to get out there and sun gaze, y'all. If the sun, right when that sun is setting and right when that sun is rising, you know what I mean? Just continue to motivate yourself and focus on your higher self, all right? Don't focus on your lower self, because your higher self is looking at your lower self like, yo, you're better than this. Your potential is unlimited, all right? Just believe that everything that you're doing for yourself will be beneficial for your spirituality, all right? Especially if you're doing this. Especially if you, even if you meditate, have breathing techniques. And I'm still on that moon being there. And I'm still on that sun being there. You know what I mean? So during the day, don't ever look at the sun. Especially if it's high up. Because that's when it's at its ascending point. That's when it's at its highest high point. You know what I mean? So remind yourself to do your best to sun gaze. Moon gazing is coming next. All right, I might have a video on moon gazing, because moon gazing, there's benefits to moon gazing as well. I might make a video about that soon. Look at this curl just. Look at this curl just. But fellas and ladies and gentlemen, just, I'm gonna end this video by saying this. Stay well, self-sufficient, humble, humane, and down to earth. Trust yourself. And most importantly, protect your energy from them energy vampires. I love y'all so much. Take care, man.